Today we will learn about the arteries and veins. This is an important topic because we can get them mixed up very easily. We will cover the differences between the two, as well as special features that help the blood vessels keep waste out of our bodies. So the first difference is that arteries carry oxygenated blood, except for the pulmonary artery, which carries deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Another way to remember this is that arteries carry blood away from the heart. We can remember this because artery starts with an A and away also starts with an A, so that's how we can remember that arteries carry blood away from the heart. And the veins carry deoxygenated blood, except for the pulmonary vein, which carries oxygenated blood to the heart, so then they can pump it to the rest of the body. Veins also carry the blood towards the heart. We can remember this because arteries carry blood away from the heart. And the second difference is that oxygenated blood is bright red, but deoxygenated blood is dark red. It appears as blue underneath our skin because the light refracts as it goes through our skin, which makes it seem blue. But we know the seemingly blue blood vessels underneath our skin are veins because they are closer to the surface, and if you cut yourself near an artery, your arteries will be gushing blood and you'll lose too much blood, so that's why it isn't near the surface of your skin. Also, arteries have a low volume of blood in them. They only contain around 15% of the blood in your entire body. And also in my diagram you can see that they have a smaller bore, which is the gap in the middle. It's because they need thicker walls, because then they are stronger to withstand the high pressure from the heart, which is pumping it around the body. Veins have a high volume of blood. They contain around 65% of the blood in your body. And in my diagram again, you can see that it has a larger bore to allow more blood through. The walls of veins are also thinner and weaker because they don't need to withstand the high pressure like arteries do. Artery walls also contain the fiber elastin. This is so then the arteries can be more flexible and they can expand a bit when the volumes get really high and they don't burst. Veins have things called valves, and they open and close to prevent backflow, so then your blood doesn't flow backwards in your veins and it can get back to the heart. Arteries have high pressure because it is directly after when the heart pumps the blood, and it gets all the speed from the heart after it pumps it around the body. But the veins have low pressure because the blood has to slow down in the capillaries, so then all the nutrients and the oxygen can be dropped off at all the cells and the CO2 can be collected. So that's why they need the valves. A major vein is the vena cava. It is directly connected to the heart, and that's how the deoxygenated blood gets into the right atrium. The aorta is a major artery, so that's the first artery that all the oxygenated blood goes to after they get pumped out of the left ventricle. So that is a brief summary of arteries and veins and how they are very different, but they both have the same job.